Sup guys, and I'm Last here, and today we're gonna be talking about Dragon Ball Super episode 18. And I've gotta say, this episode was pretty good. And I know it's kind of weird that I'm saying pretty good because last episode when I saw I think like last week or something when I was talking about episode 18, I said I was really exciting, and I said that I'm like looking forward to seeing Champa and Wallace, and I expected this episode would be one of the best episode ever, and I said I was really excited for this episode, and all that. After all, I said all that, and I'm saying it's pretty good. I know that's weird, but the thing is, this episode wasn't as good as I thought. But I'm not saying this episode wasn't good, guys. Trust me, I'm not lying. I really liked this episode. It was really good. But the problem is you know how we were all like happy now that because Super doesn't have any animation problems now, but in this episode we actually had animation problems. We had animation problems in the middle of the episode. I don't know if you guys noticed, but I noticed some parts. I'm not one of those guys that I'm trying to say like trying to point out all the little things, but I kind of didn't like it, but it was okay. I mean, it wasn't like it was like all through the whole episode, like episode 5, but there was some animation problems, not a huge one, but yeah. And I kind of didn't really like that because Super's been doing really good, and now they had these animation problems, which really got me mad. I really didn't like that, but let's just move on. I mean, what happened happened. We can't change it. But otherwise, this episode was really good. I really enjoyed it. This led us into the resurrection of F Saga. Now we're officially in the resurrection of F Saga, and I really like that. I've been waiting for this. I really want to see what they're gonna do in the resurrection of Saga, what they're gonna change, how or if Trunks and Goten are gonna be there. So many questions that I want to be answered. I mean, of course and I'm really excited for episode 19 too. I'll talk about that at the end. And anyways, the animation, let's just forget about that. But everything else was awesome in this episode. I liked it. I actually liked how Goku and Vegeta were training with Wiz, and I liked how they were, farming or something. That reminded me of the old days in Dragon Ball when Krillin and Goku used to train with Master Roshi and on the fields, and all that stuff. That really reminded me of that. That was really awesome. And I like how Vegeta was like as strong as Goku now. I think he is. I'm pretty sure he's as strong as Goku now. But still, they were, how they were arguing, and like now their rivalry is really up because they're both at the same level, and they're both trying to like get stronger than the other one. Because before it was always like Goku was always like Vegeta was always after Goku, but now they're both like at the same level. So it's pretty interesting to see who will reach SSJS or Super Saiyan Blue. My bad, no, it's Super Saiyan Blue. Who will reach Super Saiyan Blue first? I hope it's Vegeta. I want to see Vegeta achieve something first for the first time. So Anyways, this episode was pretty good. Animation was the only problem in this, and it wasn't a big deal. So everything else was fine. I really liked this episode, and that's pretty much. And we saw the Frieza soldiers, Tagoma and Sorbet, and we saw those guys. And this is really leading us into the episode, the Resurrection of Saga. This officially was episode the resurrection of Saga has begun. And if you guys didn't notice, we had that part where Wiz was teaching them how to like that their body needs to think on their own, like every part of their body needs to think on their own. That's what happened in Resurrection of F in the beginning, and how he stepped in the poop. That was exactly what happened in Resurrection of F. So this officially is the start of the Resurrection of Saga. I'm happy. I'm really glad that this is leading us into the Resurrection of Saga. I'm really, like I said, I can't wait. And Champa, we finally got to see Champa and Waters. Man, that was I excited at that part when they said Champa somehow. When Waters just goes like Champa somehow, I was like, what? Wait, what? And I'm like, oh man, that's Champa. And I love how they showed first his feet, then I think it was tail, and then his face. Man, that was so exciting. And I don't get why he's blowing the planet. So I think he's trying to find Beerus, going planet to planet, but I thought you should know where Beerus is planning. Anyway, that's something we'll talk about in episode 19 when I do my review next week. But yeah, anyway, and I really like this episode, and that's overall all my thoughts. And I'm actually excited for episode 19. And remember to rate, comment, and subscribe. And remember, this has been I'm Blaster. Remember to rate, comment, and subscribe, and leave a like if you did enjoy today's review. And if you're hyped for episode 19, because I really am. And I think we're actually gonna see what we were all wishing, Frieza train. Because in the preview there was some kind of like this showed Frieza training. I think, I don't know if it was just me, but I think they might actually we might actually get what we were wishing for. See Frieza train. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video, and if you did, leave a like, and if you're hyped for episode 9, also leave a like, and peace out.